Hi folks, I'm just going to show you two systems that we have here from Petsafe. I'm going to show you how to set it up really quick, and any of the problems that you have setting it up, hopefully this little video here will rectify the problem for you. We have a stubborn dog system, okay, which is this one, and we have a called basic Inground system, which is this one. Now the difference on them is just one collar is bigger than the other collar, so if you're using it, you're going to be using it for a bigger dog. The Inground system is for a small to medium dog, and this one here is for the likes of your German Shepherd, Rottweiler, Labrador dog, so a quite bigger dog, bigger collar, bigger system. So much this one you can use it on a Jack Russell, you can use it on any kind of terrier dogs or any like a beagle or something like that, something that's smaller dog. This system will be ideal for you. I go through this one first, okay, and I'll show you a few things on it. Regards the collar itself, okay, this is the size of the collar. So the collar is going to be bigger than the Inground system, okay, so it's a bigger collar, hence bigger dog, bigger neck, bigger everything. The setting up these are straightforward enough. This system here will work up to 13 acres of land. It comes with 152 meters of cable, okay, so regards the cable that you have to put down, it's just 2mm copper cable, okay, straightforward with the cable. It also has your transmitter box, okay, which we'll go through that in a few minutes and how to set it up. So it's basic. You get a little bunch of flags when you're training your dog, your bunch of flags as well, okay. What can I say setting it up? Okay, first of all, it takes a 9-volt battery. A 9-volt battery is one of the problems people ring up and say this system is not working because they haven't put a battery in. Your 9-volt battery is like your battery goes into your smoke alarm. It's a little square battery. Straightforward on that, just goes into that, okay. This little button here, this is another problem that people don't look at or don't read the instructions on it, okay. This little cover, when you take it off, okay, it has a little soft button inside. When you press that button, a light will come on. When you press it again, it'll flash once. When you press it again, it'll flash twice. So on, when you keep pressing it, it'll give 4 or 5 flashes. The more flashes, the bigger the shock. So if you are buying a system and you just decide to put the collar on straight away and you put a battery into it, fine. Remember, it's on level 1. So it's really on a low shock for a big dog. I'd recommend giving them level 4 or 5 and bring it back. Because 9 times out of 10, what happens is the dog just hears the noise, the beep beep off this system, and it vibrates and it don't get the shock. So, and it's not a shock that you have to worry about to give to your dog. It's just a small little stimulating shock to the neck. It's just something that you know your dog is going to be safe and you're going to keep him in. The shock won't do him any harm. The box itself, as in the transmitter box, is fairly straightforward. As they say, it's called idiot-proof transmitter box. It's from 1 to 5, actually 1 to 6. Step 1, as you do with your control, connect the boundary to red terminals. When I'm setting it up for showing a customer in the shop, I just do it on a little demo, and I tell them to do this at home if they think there's a problem with the box or somewhere. The wire could be broke. All I do is just set it up like this, okay? Straightforward, and I just copy the steps as I go along. The main thing on the side of it here is a button as well. It's called A, B and C. Set which suits your land. B is the average house up to 2 acres. So 99% of us out there will not let it go beyond 2 acres, okay? Because the wire itself covers 152 meters. That's 3/4 of an acre, but it will work up to 13 acres. So you can add on as much of this wire as you want. We sell this wire and we sell rolls of the wire as well. So there's from 100 meters to 200 to 500 meter rolls, so there's no problem that way. It's really simple, folks, and really easy to set up. Regards the system itself, just go through the steps, straightforward, okay? And that's your little plug. Making sure keep it in the shed somewhere where it's dry, or keep it in the house. Keep the unit dry itself. The collar in itself, make sure you put in your 9-volt battery into it. It's very important that you put your battery in or it won't work. And that has been a common thing with lots of people ringing. The box is not working, the box is not working, the collar in the box is not working. It is, it just hasn't got a battery put into it or hasn't been set up properly. They're just the main things on it. If it's a fault and the system itself is beeping and it's constantly beeping and it won't stop, okay, the unit itself, the wire has been broken somewhere, okay. Now, a simple fix, an easy fix, but it might be a time consuming fix because you'll have to go back and trace where the wire is actually broken, okay. You can use connectors. We also sell the connectors, and you can use your own connectors and you can put it back. Once it's connected back properly and the tube lights come on, you know yourself that it's fine, ready to go again. You'll also get a little tester in the box to show you exactly if the system is working or not. A light will come on the tester. That's that stubborn dog system. The exact same thing, except the transmitter box is slightly different. It's just that it's a smaller box. And the steps are going to be the same thing, okay? So they work off the same principle, okay? You'll have actually a smaller collar with this one, and the collar itself is as much the same as the wireless collar. It's just the battery on the front of the box on the unit, okay, for smaller dogs. But they are easy to set up. You take your time with them, and so on. Also, when you're training your dog, you don't throw your dog into the deep end and just put it onto him and let the dog go and find his own way around the garden where he's going to get the shock. It's not fair on the dog, and it's not fair on yourself, we say, because the dog will be afraid to leave the back door if he's just getting a shock thinking he's going out into the garden. Take your time doing it. Take your time setting it up, read the instructions, and also look at a few DVDs on how to set it up. You should be training your dog within a week to 2 weeks properly. Some people train their dog within 1 day, and I've seen it happen, and it has worked, no problem for them at all, and they find them brilliant. I'd like to take my time with the dog, train the dog properly first. Don't forget to put down your bunch of flags into areas like around tree areas and things like that, so the dog knows if I go beyond the flag, I'm going to get a shock. Okay, so 9 times out of 10, they only get 1 or 2 shocks in their lifetime. They just get the beep, and then they get the vibration tone, and then they get the shock. But that's really it, folks. There's not much going on actually with them after that. They're really easy to set up. So if you need anything, just give it a shout.